Hey guys, give me a minute. I'm going to share this video real quick, if I can figure that out, into my beauty group. And then I will get started on the Google Fix My Makeup Challenge. So I'm going to use my tablet to try to find the video. Let me see if maybe I can do it on here. Yes, I can share it. Can I just, no, that's for people. Alright, well, I guess I'll do that. But I need to try to figure out how to share it into my group. It froze on me. Alright, so just give me a second here. I might have to go do it on my desktop. Okay, wait, there it is. So, nope. I'm not good with technology, obviously. Just give me a second here. Alright, so I think I figured this out. Hey, Amber. I'm trying to share this into my group. And we all know I'm not too great with technology, so alright. I figured it out. Just give me a second here, and then I will start on my challenge. Alright, so I only have about a half hour until I have to pick the kids up. So I'm going to try to make this a little bit fast. Is it in my group? Let me go check real quick just to make sure that I actually did that right. Because I'm not too good with the technology, so yeah, it's shared. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get started using my foundation. I'm going to use June and White Peach. Can't wait. Oh goodness, yeah. So I'll post the picture like side by side when I'm done. I got like the weirdest picture out of this. Football of all things. That's what I got for my challenge. So that's just great. But I hi from Ohio. So I'm going to, I'll post what my inspiration picture was, and then I will post the side by side. I did, I looked at my Jaclyn Hill palette, and it has some colors. Hey Kayla. It has some colors that I think will work really well for the blues and the yellow and the black and white. So that's kind of the colors that I'm going to go off of today. I'm trying to use my mirror. The lighting's not great because it's like snowing, raining, crazy weather here in Ohio. So I'm using June and White Peach as my foundation. Just going to cover everything up here and blend everything out. Alright. I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me concealer for under my eyes because they are a little dark today. And then just a little right down my nose and down the sides. Alright, and then I'm going to hurry and blend that out because it's like super thick, and if you don't blend it right away, it just doesn't look right. So just going to blend that in with the same brush that I used for my foundation. There we go, just to lighten that up a little. Make sure everything's blended in. Alright, for contour, I think I'm going to use Ash today. And I'm just going to use this end of my Power Powder brush instead of using the Detail Hack. This one gives you like a nice natural contour. So the eyeshadow is going to be like the main inspiration that I'm going to do. Since it's like blue and yellow and black, not really going to use that on the rest of my face. Alright, and for those of you that are watching, it's not showing me everyone that's watching, but this is Maskcara Beauty. In case you were wondering what this is that I'm putting on my face, I'm just going to do like a natural contour today. A little here. There we go. For blush, I'm going to use, I think I'm going to wait for the blush for now because I'm not sure exactly what my eyeshadow is going to look like. So while I'm going to wait for that part, I'm going to put a little bit of powder under my eyes because I'm going to use my Jaclyn Hill palette and I don't want any fallout on that. Hey Sheree. So I'm just using my damp perfector just to put a little powder there. Now, if you haven't seen the inspiration picture, it's in my beauty group and it's, I think, a Panther football player, like a Carolina Panthers, I believe. I'm not really into football, but I think that's what it is. So that's my inspiration for this, and I got the idea of the Google, what is it called? Google Picks My Makeup Challenge from Nikki Tutorials. Oh, yeah, I have got so many of these. This is my old gross one, so I use it for powder. All right, so if you haven't seen the picture, it's the, I think, Carolina Panthers. It's a panther, I'm not really sure. So there is some yellow and the light blue. I don't really have a lot of blue eyeshadow, so I'm gonna go with this one and this one. I'm gonna use this one in my crease. This is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. So I'm gonna start with this yellowish orange, marigold color. And I already have some of my highlight color on my eyelid, and I'm just going to put this in my crease. For my transition shade. Like I said, this is just from the Google Picks My Makeup Challenge, and I'm just kind of winging this off of, I guess I could bring the picture up on my tablet and show you. Let me figure this out again. So, and I'll show you if it'll show up. Okay. So I will show you what the inspiration picture is. When Nikki Tutorials did it, she got these really pretty houses. Yeah, she got these really pretty pink and blue and yellow houses. I did not. I got a football player. So it's fun. All right, so I have the marigold color. It had a yellow necklace or something, or shirt maybe. Let me find it real quick. So that's where I got the yellow from, and there's also these orange cones in the back or whatever that they use in football. I don't know. Like I said, I don't do football or sports or athletic stuff in general. Let me find it. Okay, so this is the picture. Oh, the picture of so much happening right there. This is the picture of what I'm going off of. So this is going to be just a little challenging. All right, so next I'm going to use this turquoise matte shade here. There's also some black. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that yet. So I'm just going to put a little of this on my lid and see how this looks. Slightly. Okay, these look okay together, I guess. So I'm going to put this on my lid. Hey, Kayla. So I'm doing this Google Picks My Makeup Challenge off of this football player. The blue's a little bit different than what the guy is wearing, but I don't really have that color blue. So I guess I'll just work with what I have and see where we end up. Interesting colors combination for sure. So I might need some more transition shades because I don't know how I feel about this turquoise with the yellow. There's also white and black, so I guess I can go off of that. All right, I'm going to use this color here, just up here, to highlight my brow bone a little. And like I said, I didn't really have a plan going into this, so I'm kind of winging it. I'm going to do a little bit of this color here in my transition shade, so it's not just this like bright marigold color. I'm going to take my kids to their doctor's appointment. I don't want to look super crazy here. I'm just going to blend this out a little. And see what I can do to pull all of this together. So I think I'm going to take, I don't know how this is going to look, but I'm going to take a little bit of this blue here. Whew. All right, let's try this. A little bit of that and put it into my crease. So I have a little bit of a different color in my transition. All right, let's see how this color looks. Okay, not bad. It just needs a little dimension. Okay, let's see. Let's see what else we got to work with. Maybe if I mix them. Oh, okay, a lot just came out on that. So we'll just, okay, yeah, I like where we're going. You definitely need this palette. I love it. I use it almost every time I do my makeup because the colors are like super creamy. Okay, it kind of looks purple. This is supposed to be blue, but we're going to go with it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go with it. So I'm just going to blend that. Why is this purple? All right, we're gonna go with it. So it's supposed to be this like, it looks kind of like a royal blue, but it kind of shows up purple when I put it on. I don't think I've ever used this color out of this palette. So I don't know how close this is going to be to the picture from Google, but we're gonna make it work. Turning out great. Oh, I hope so. This color, for whatever reason, looks purple, like on my face. Not purple in the palette. So, we'll see. It's going to blend that. It looks a little crazy. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit more blue. I'm gonna actually put some primer on so I can make that pop a little. Primer. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. primer and see what I can do with this to make it a little more blue. Let's see. I'm gonna just put this right towards like the center and inner corner. And then I think I might use my shimmery blue on this and see how that looks. Because I'm not too sure about the blue and purple combo. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the shimmery bluish color right here with this brush. Oh, okay, so this might be a little bit better. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better. I need a mirror closer so I can see. Yeah, that looks a lot better than that. So I'm just going to try to make this like a half cut crease. And then I think I might add some black to the outer corner. I guess it's not how it starts, it's how it finishes. And hopefully this finishes a lot better than it started. All right. Yes, I love this color. All right, so I'm gonna make sure this is even with the other side. It's so pigmented, especially with the e.l.f. primer. I love the e.l.f. primer on top of it. So, yeah, I love it. The shimmer shades I think are, I don't know. The matte ones I usually use for transition anyway, so it doesn't need to be super pigmented. But I feel like the shimmer ones are super pigmented, and I love that. Okay, yeah. That looks a lot better. I need to use black. There was some black in there, so I'm going to see what I can do with a little bit of black. So there is a black one. In this one, I'm just going to use this matte black, and I'm going to try to just put it in the outer corner without it being too crazy. So we're going to try this and hope for the best. And I might have to add something to make that transition a little better, but we're getting somewhere. There we go. I'm doing this super lightly because I don't want it to be like too much. I mean, it's gonna be a little too much, but all right. And now I just need something to blend these together. So I think I'm gonna do that matte blue shade again. And I'm just gonna use my hand to wipe these brushes off. All right, so I'm gonna use that matte, like turquoise color, to kind of blend these two together and soften it up a little. Oh, I might need a little more than that, because I don't want it to just be like in the outer corner and not really like go with everything else. So I'm just going to blend that together. I have so many colors on my eyes right now. I'm gonna add a little bit more powder here because I have a little bit of fallout, and I don't want that. Hey, Rachel. Okay, we're getting somewhere. All right, so I'm gonna take my I just used my hand to wipe these off. All right, so I'm going to use this color again. It's like my favorite transition shade. Just to clean this up a little. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more yellow. Yeah, I like to not have to switch brushes, so I just wipe it there. Yeah, I'm gonna use a little bit more of this yellow since I added that blue and it kind of took away some of that color. But I like where we're going. Yeah. I think I'm gonna even add like a lot more right here. There we go. This black is still, I need to like do that, yeah. I'm going to do my under eyes also and my brows to fix this up a little. So I think I'm gonna do a little bit of this black eyeshadow to use it to line just the outer corner to kind of connect that a little. Your initials are you? Yeah, so Nikki Tutorials is the first person I think who started it, as far as I know. You take the first initial of your first name and the first initial of your last name, and then look. You type in look also, and then you just, the first image that pops up on Google Images is what you use. So I don't know what RB has to do with football. Running back. That makes sense. I think that makes sense to me anyways. That's probably what RB stands for. That's probably why I got this football player instead of pretty houses like she did. So that's okay. I'm gonna hurry up and do my brows. I'm just gonna use a shadow out of this one as well. You should see, oh no. Yeah, I was hoping it would be different, but it didn't. Even when I tried like 3 times. Okay, so I'm going to use, I'm just going to use this shade for my brows. That way I don't have to use a lot of different products. Just a different brush. So I'm going to just fill my brows in lightly with the natural shape that they already have. Just darken them up a bit. This is a really interesting challenge. I mean, I definitely would have never tried to get inspiration from a football player of all things. So it's definitely a fun challenge if anybody's looking for something fun to try out. Ooh, that one's going a little rogue. I'll just have to clean that up. But yeah, I don't take a lot of time on my brows. I just kind of place it where my natural brows are and do quick brush strokes. Oh, don't want like a crazy eyebrow there. Okay, make sure they're somewhat even. And then I just kind of brush them out a little to soften them up. This color is a little dark, but we're going to go with it. Okay, yeah, these are some intense brows. But they kind of look realistic though. Look pretty good. All right. So I'm going to just take a little bit of this highlight color and just highlight my brow bone using my finger. There's that. I'll just highlight everything together when I'm done. Okay, so I'm just going to lightly use my air spun just to have a little bit of powder on my face to set my makeup. My face is more on the dry side, so I'm not going to use a lot. Just going to blend this in, and then I still need to put on my blush to add some color to my face so I don't look so washed out. For blush today, I'm going to use a combination of nude and Frenchie. I'm going to do just a little nude on this side, a little Frenchie on this side. I'm going to do the nude first, a little bit of Frenchie, and then I'll blend them in with my perfector and Stay Spray. Ooh, that one got a lot. All right, so I'm going to spray my perfector with Stay Spray. And then just gently blend this in. I'm thinking about putting in another order. Yes, I love them. I mean, I love a lot of makeup, but I really love mascara products, mascara beauty products. Not actual mascara, which I also love. All right, let me blend this in a little better. Whenever I put it over the powder, I wasn't thinking that I put like a lot more on than I need to because it blends out so nicely. I'm going to use bronzer. What shadow palette? I used my Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to use some bronzer today because I am looking super fair, more so than normal because I used powder. So I'm just going to put a little bronzer on my face to liven it up. That one really livened it up, didn't it? And a little on my neck. Oh, I need to blend that bronzer in a little more. It's like Sprinter. This is kind of a springy look. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit more powder under my eyes because I did get some fallout from that palette. It's definitely not something I would have picked, Kayla, but I like it. It turned out pretty good, especially for what I was going off of. Okay, so Morphe. This is a Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette that someone gave me actually because they didn't use it very much, but I love it. It does have a lot of neutrals, but it kind of has a little bit of everything. I love it. All right, next is my illuminator. I think I'm gonna go with Pearl. This eyeshadow is like, I love it. I love the blue. Definitely love these. Yeah, I really love bold eyeshadow colors. It's fun to play with. So I'm going to use the Pearl Illuminator, which is the white one here, and my Perfector. Slide that into there. Just put it, and it just gives you this perfect sheen. Like a natural, see that's without, with just powder, and it always freezes my face in the most horrendous way. And then this is just, it's just like a natural glowy. All right, so I'm just gonna put that right there. A little bit here. I used a lot of powder, which I don't normally do. So I want to make my face a little dewy so it doesn't look illuminizer. Yeah, I love the illuminator. A little here. I just don't want my face to look dry. So I'm just gonna shovel that everywhere. Shovel it everywhere. And then I'm going to use my e.l.f. What is this? It's Moonlight Pearls, just to make it pop a little more. And I'm just gonna use this brush here, just so it's more shovel. I don't even know what I'm saying. A little bit more light, so it's not like bam. And it just is perfect. Because that's glowing with just the illuminator, and then bam. But I don't like to use like a really fine brush and then just put it in like one little line. I want it to kind of make my, shovel it. I don't even know what I'm saying. I like to make it look more like I'm just glowy rather than I just have like a white stripe on my face. So just tap it there. Shovel. I'm losing it. All right, I'm gonna use some mascara. I even wore like a blue shirt and a black tank top just to make it kind of match with the football player inspiration picture. I need to do lipstick so I can add some illuminator over there. I think I'm gonna go for a nude lip because this is a lot already. So I think I'm gonna use my, what is this? Wet n Wild Mega Slicks in the shade Nudist Colony. Not that you could see that. It's like a perfect, it's a balm stain. I love it. Okay. I know, just tap it, shovel it, whatever. Probably be any more awkward. So, what did I need to do? Illuminator. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of this illuminator, if I could open it again, right on my Cupid's bow. Not with my finger, because this is kind of, like it has like a weird little layer on it. It's hard to like get it with just your finger. It looks better with the brush. There we go. Add a little bit extra. I'm gonna add a little extra here. So I have like a natural shine. And then I need to do my mascara on my top lashes. So just curl these real quick. And I'm gonna use a mixture of my Maybelline Great Lash. I'm like a mess most of the time because I get anxious, and then this is just what happens. Alright, so I'm going to use a little bit of the Great Lash just to kind of separate them. And yeah, and then whenever I get really anxious, I start like babbling. So this is my life. And a little bit of the Tarte, which one? Lights, Cameras, Lashes for a little bit more volume. Alright. And this is like perfect timing because I have like 10 minutes until I need to leave to pick my kids up from school. So this actually was like super fast. It's like 30 minutes for all of this. Not too shabby. I like look super crazy when I do my mascara. So I have to like look from underneath. I put it on. Super weird. Because I have baby lashes. And I try to get as close as I can with them. But that's it. Alright. I will post the inspiration picture. My hair is actually straight for once. But that's it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions on any products, let me know. Bye. Bye. Why is this not ending?